intro.
Hey guys, it's Sean, Autotopia LA, and
Paul, what's up, man?
right? Since this has become a format, it seems like some of you guys dig. We're gonna do another one of these where Paul and I go through some of the clips that we have. There's cool stuff.
I think that's cool because if you missed any episodes, then you can jump back onto our page and look at some of the older ones that you might find here that you like.
Yeah, exactly.
So that'd be cool.
You know, obviously we're one of the small channels out there.
For sure.
We're a new channel, but because of the access through my company Autotopia, we get some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah,
that we
we're
get
definitely
to shoot.
around a lot of different cars.
Right?
A lot of different cars.
So check it out. Here we're gonna jump into the first one, you guys. I mean, I know you remember this one well, dude. Is the first episode that we put out is with Vicious Mustang, and my buddy Mike Smurfin WRX was over here.
Yeah.
My friend Christy was over here.
Yeah, and you were just scaring the shit out of people.
And it was fun, man. We were taking people for drives and getting some reaction shots. So I thought it was just funny the other day, dude, going through these, like, watch when we jump to Mike, super chill, he's very relaxed, yeah, this is gonna be awesome. And then the first pull here, boom, watch his face.
Oh shit.
And that wasn't even hitting it that hard, you guys. This is going through the first few gears like $4,000 or something, not even pegging it. There's a couple of these where you see him, like, you know, where he's responding to it, man.
It's frightening. It is. It's frightening.
Even like right there where I'm kind of mellow on it, it's like the shifts are so hard. Look at our heads bobbing. Mike's a guy that knows cars, right? He drives.
Yeah, man.
He drives. He drifts. He's like
horsepower GTR.
Yeah, exactly. So he's
Panamera,
he's not a stranger to it. So he's definitely more cool. But then Christy, it's hilarious. She barely drives the speed limit. She's not a fan of going fast at all. Remember, because it was like, there's no way she's gonna get in Vicious. There's no possible way.
She's all trying to work that day, like.
Yeah, and then it's funny because I go in, blah, 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 in the lounge, right? And she says yes, and then the next clip is us taking off in the car, which is funny because I still love this. When you look at the look on my face right here, I'm like, this is going to be fun. She looks completely nervous, right? Just like, why did I say yes to this?
What am I doing?
Oh, how about that too? The thumbs up, right? Look. Like, oh yeah, guys, I'm gonna go tear it apart. I said I won't go over the speed limit. Remember, that was my deal. She says you can go faster. Okay. It's just crazy, right? And then this, I like, just still cracks me up how she starts yelling at me. Like,
just get it over with. Huh? Just get it over with already.
If you're gonna go fast, just do it already.
But like, how fast?
Not fast. And this is awesome. Her screams are hilarious.
What is that, like a $4,000 pull? Like
I wasn't hitting it that hard.
A little more?
I mean, total freaking out, screaming. I'm cracking up.
Yeah, that was good.
Anyways, you guys, that's kind of the stuff that I thought was funny to show you guys about Vicious from previous clips. Paul and I thought, let's stick with the theme of Mustangs, right? Since we have had some cool ones here. This next one, we did a full episode on this car recently that you can go back and check on the YouTube channel. This car is nuts, man. It started life as a 1970 Boss 302, and then Speedkore got their hands on it. The owner, which I think is pretty cool, is Robert Downey Jr., man. This is Iron Man's Mustang. I just love that the guy's a passionate enough car guy that along with all of his modern stuff, he's got a real flavor for old cars, but done right. It's an all carbon fiber front end.
Yeah.
HRE wheels again, which are just super cool. Coyote motor, but it's blown. Roush came in and did a blower on it and a tune on it. It's super drivable, 6-speed manual trans.
Really cool shifter in it. Really cool interior in it. Gabe's interior, they always impress me, but it's just the most fun to shoot because it's so.
And it just sounds
every
killer.
Little bit about its design.
Watch
so
like
sick.
at the beginning of this video, this launch here.
Solid.
It just sounds so
Yeah.
good, man. It's
Yeah.
such a great tone. By the way, this Robert Downey Jr. Mustang, it won the friggin' Ford Design Award this year at SEMA, man. Of everything that Ford has on display, it won the friggin' Design Award.
Pretty
which
cool to see that. Pretty cool
I'm
to
so
see that.
proud of the Speedkore guys for that, man. It's just awesome. This one I could go on and on about.
Yeah,
'cause
this is cool.
I really kind of, I fell in love with this car. The more time I've spent around it, I've just fallen in love with it. It's so cool, man.
Yeah.
So that's it. We're gonna not do any more Mustangs. We're gonna
we're good on Mustangs.
we're gonna stop at 2 Mustangs.
Wait, should we do the other Ford though?
Let's stay with Ford right now.
Fords
What do
are
you
good.
think?
Fords are great.
We're sticking with the Ford theme right now. If you don't freak out about this car,
You don't need to love Ford for this car. People think this car is a Maserati.
Yeah, the
People
truth
have no
is-
idea. This car is amazing.
it does have a very Italian look to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This car, without question, is my favorite all-time custom car.
That's a big.
That's
a
where
big
it
deal.
lives for me. This is one of those, I swear, every single detail came together perfectly. Every choice they made. Ford should have done it that way originally.
Yeah, it's chopped and it's extended. It's like pushed around in the
They
front and the
moved so
rear.
much around. I'm going to include a photo
Oh, you know.
of a stock 51 Ford Coupe. So you can actually see what
It's
this car
hilarious. They're
started
so
life
different.
as. I don't know the exact dollar amount. I've heard somewhere around $1.4 million over the course of 5 years, over 10,000 hours into this. I mean, I was told that there's over $100,000 in just paint alone on this car. The perfection of this car, every detail, and like I said, not going to get into it in this episode. We're not going to give you a whole episode. We've already done it. This car, you guys, I swear, man, you scroll through these clips, I mean, when we get into this section of detail, dude, down to like the side exit exhaust.
Right.
You know,
and the fact that they included Lincoln
I
on
mean,
the side
look
of
at
the
those.
car.
Look at those fuel injectors.
Just that.
It just goes on and on, you guys. And again, it's not just the ability to execute is one thing, but the choices. You can make bad choices and execute on them, and what you end up with is a fugly car.
Right.
This is, for me personally, and you might totally disagree with me, but for me, every choice that was made and the execution of the choice, it's this car to me is such perfection. I swear to you, I'm stunned by this car every time.
Yeah. The attention to detail. That's just amazing.
You want more details on it, which I can't recommend enough, and this isn't a ploy to try to get views. This is being honest, man. I highly recommend you go watch the full episode we did on this car and take a look at some of the just.
If you haven't seen it, it's worth it. It's worth it.
It'll blow you away.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, that is the 51 Coupe from the guys at Wicked Fabrication, car owned by Bruce Leven. All right, you guys, so the final one we're going to hit here, probably my favorite muscle car of all time, my brother's 1970 Cuda. We did a full episode on this one also. You know, this car was used in Fast and Furious 6. They built stunt doubles, and it was the Letty car in Fast and Furious 7. It was built almost 14 years ago at this point, but it still looks relevant. There's no choices that were made on this that make it look old or dated. I love this sound, like right here. Oh yeah, wait. I gotta get to this clip.
No par, no car.
She is such a tough car, man. There's a full episode on this. Since it was used in Fast and Furious, Paul and I thought it'd be fun, and we did a whole episode where we drive to some different locations that are super iconic locations, man. Down at the Dom house, the Toretto's store, which is really Bob's.
Which is like right next to each other, actually.
Yeah, right down the street. Went up to Malibu, to Neptune's. Our runs a 540 Hemi, naturally aspirated.
Big ass Hemi.
You know, 750 horsepower, right around there.
Yeah.
Got the big pistol grip to grab onto. This car is still one of my all-time favorites.
This one's pretty
and
badass.
Definitely my favorite muscle car. Everything about it just looks mean. And I love the red line tires. And that's another one where I highly recommend, you know, go check out the full episode on this.
Give it another look.
We got some really great shots on this car.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, we just gave you in one episode blips on Vicious scaring people, the Robert Downey Jr. Speedkore built Mustang that won the Ford Design Award this year at SEMA. We gave you
the other Ford,
my all-time favorite custom, the Wicked Fabrication built 51 Ford Coupe. And top it off, we're throwing in the 70 Cuda from the Fast and Furious franchise.
It's a big deal.
Right?
It's a big deal.
Not bad.
Fast and Furious car?
If you guys didn't have fun with this one, seriously, man, we got to talk. Give me a call. So, hey man, as always, we always say this and truly mean it, but thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. I appreciate you spreading the word about it, man. We want to grow this into one of the big car channels on YouTube. So help us out, man. Spread the word.
Yes. Hit the like button.
Subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe.
Ding, 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 ding. And that's it, man. Thanks a lot. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Later.